Hello and welcome to my review of the 1979 film The Warriors. With the review, as you expect, I'm just going to run through the positives I have about the film and negatives in the middle, and then I will do a brief summary at the end, and I will give it a star rating out of 5. So, Warriors. First thing that's good about it, and it's actually one of the first things that you notice about the film, is that it's got a really cool visual style. It's the first sequence is of the different gangs walking up to this place we're all going to meet up, and then it cuts from the gangs walking, the various members of the Warriors talking to each other. And it's the visual style and the way that it's shot, it all really suits the sort of the dark, almost creepy tone that the film has set for the modern day world. It's a really cool thing to see. One thing I don't really normally look about this for the film, but the Warriors have pretty cool costumes. They have nice, vests or sort of like waistcoats and such. They're really cool. The kind of one that you'd want to have on your wall. I don't know if it's based off a comic book or a graphic novel or a comic strip, but The Warriors uses a really cool comic book transition style, and that's actually a really cool thing to watch. It kind of looked sort of cheesy, kind of cheap, like it wasn't really a serious thing, but given the atmosphere that the film has, which is a dark, tense, somewhat violent, atmosphere, the comic book transition style suited it. Another thing that I like about The Warriors is that it does a really good job of sort of showing you just how terrible New York City has become after some unnamed event. I mean, this is a place where, people aren't afraid to just beat the hell out of each other, and people are just willing to just break the law and just not care if anyone sees. And like I said, that and the way that it's been shot, the visual style, the dark tone, it all works together really well to make a really enjoyable experience. Generally, acting and writing's all good, no problems there. The only negatives that I really have with The Warriors, and it's, as far as I know, it's only one, is that there are times where not much is happening. There are times where they might be just walking, just having random conversations, and it's not really an interesting thing to see. They don't really last for long, but it's kind of a sort of, kind of makes you think, okay, let's just get to the stuff I wanted to hear, stuff I wanted to see. Let's get back to, the Warriors beating the hell out of other gangs. And in the sense that the sort of these conversations are kind of boring, some of the chase scenes are kind of boring. I mean, it's cool to watch, but it's not really. It's kind of that sort of almost just filler cool, where it's just like, okay, we're not really trying to show you anything. We're not trying to tell part of the story. We're just going to show you some people sort of running and doing like parkour over fences and stuff. One thing that I will mention, and this is a positive, and I should have probably mentioned it, is that the Warriors themselves are a really cool group of characters. Generally, with what the Warriors as a group is sort of generally like your modern team or group as you would have in any sort of film or comic, where you've got this one that's sort of the more arrogant, the one that's sort of more held back, and you've got your general leader type of person. And that's not really a bad thing in films in general, but it really suits the Warriors given the situations that they find themselves in. So, really cool visual style. I'm doing the summary right now, just in case you didn't know. So the film has really cool visual style, nice dark atmospheric tone that sucks you in so that you feel as though you're part of the worlds that the Warriors live in. Well written, well acted, good characters. A really small negative, it's not really a problem. Altogether, I give The Warriors 5 out of 5. Because it really is just a really awesome film. I really enjoyed watching it. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. And, you know, if you feel like it, I'm not saying that you should at all, and I kind of really hate doing this, but, you know, if you want to, like, favourite, you know, now, I wouldn't bother subscribing right now, because I don't really know how frequently I'm going to be doing these. I'm going to try and do them on a weekly basis, but, no, if you still feel like it, go ahead. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.